go on the road to Super Bowl 56. Here, drive starts at the 25. First run, Jacobs. He got 5 on first down. It's back to Jacobs to the left side.
They might like this matchup right here.
32, Richard is the back. They throw to the 50-yard line, and Zay Jones makes the catch. First down for Carr. He'll throw it to Renfro. A catch. Second down, Jacobs. Looking for space to the right. Couldn't find much. John Simpson
gets behind his receiver and runs some sort of an option route.
He does. Carr goes the other way. Waller juggles, hangs on, advances to the third. 3 in the game. Carr's going to throw out of it. And over the ball, they complete it to Jacobs. Over the play calling after the head coaching change. Second and short. They're just trying to get the first down, but we have the game's first flag.
Right now.
On 2nd and 5, cut back by Jacobs.
Here's this matchup with Renfro.
And Carr looking that way. He scrambles, throws on the run for Renfro, broken up.
Allows Hilton to make up ground. Really does a nice job knocking this away. This is going to be a matchup.
Oh, the punter holds. Into the wind. And nailed it. Good solid opening kick. Kicks off to Chris Evans. Rookie out of Michigan. Not a lot of kickoff return experience. Picks it up at the 10. And on the move, Evans is... Here goes Burrow from the 25. First playoff snap. And it's incomplete. Mix it in the slot. Empty backfield. Good push by the line. Forced Burrow on the run.
Which in many cases is where Jamar Chase is lining up.
From the 36, first run, Mixon. Not have a star in the secondary. From the 39, Burrow's throw is caught. Chase. Burrow just the play. Tight end is a blocker to lead from Mixon to the left side. 2nd and 6. Burrow to Chase. Boy, they are so on the same page. First down from the 31. Play action. Burrow's going to set up a screen now. Mixon's got a couple of blockers. He's on the move. First and goal for the Bengals at the 10-yard line. Good goal. Burrow hot in the opening drive. To the corner. And T. Higgins.
Got here 20 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Toss. Mixon got a couple of blockers.
Day.
Zach Taylor switched running back. Samaje Perine in. 3rd and goal for Burrow. He throws it to the end zone. Touchdown!
Watch his feet and how quick he gets this ball out. But he's looking at this window right here. Tight window throws down in the red zone. They are at a premium. The ability to get 6 points instead of 3 down here in playoff games.
Drive, he came out like it was week 1. Burrow dialed in 5 of 7 on the drive. Finds his tight end, C.J. Uzomah, posted up in the end zone. Gave you a little icky shuffle at the back end, gave you a little gritty dance. Give the Bengals the lead.
Cultures really to establish the culture.
25, first down, and Carr throws. Good patience. Good. 3 tight ends again, and this one is thrown away by back. 24 snaps this year. 21 times they ran, and we have another false start on the Raiders.
Become magnified in the playoffs.
So Carr's back in at 2nd and 15. Renfro to make a tough catch by his shoulder. But 3rd and 8. Blitz comes from the Bengals. And hit from behind. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Ogunjobi. Larry Ogunjobi at the 15-yard line.
They're trying to block him with Foster Moreau. That's not a good matchup for them. Trey has speed to the outside. Just the tomahawk chop to get the ball out. He's a guy who, especially on 3rd down, is going to speed rush, generate power, hit you with counter moves. He's got a ton of variety. But, man, when you need a big play, he came up with it for the Bengals right there.
Stars had fumble problems. Massive mistake by the Raiders. Bengals opportunity. Mixon gains. 2nd and 5. Boyd comes in motion. The pitch to Mixon. Couldn't get through. This is the first game. Travel, short week. He's still going. Snap infraction on them.
To make good decisions.
Get a first down at the 5. Burrow's got nothing. Keeps the play alive, and now we'll just throw it away. Saw him down at his pro day in Florida. He's proved it with the Bengals this year, and he knocks it through Today here was 31 degrees, all the talk of the 31-year drought. There's a bad kickoff by McPherson that was grabbed. Did he grab it with a foot out of bounds?
First, and then grab the ball. And since you've established yourself out of bounds, you're going to get the ball at the 40 instead.
So from the 2, trying to get out of the end zone, Jacobs dancing back there.
In your ear, it is hard to hear.
Back to 2nd and 10 from his own end zone. Carr finds
Them into a third manageable.
Third down coming up as we begin the second quarter. After 1 in Cincinnati, Bengals 10, Raiders 3. And the AFC wildcard playoff continues from Ohio after these messages. Again, the Bengals bring pressure. Carr in trouble. He's sacked.
By that Bengals front, because they had Hunter Renfrow open.
A.J. Cole backed up. Big kick at a good time. Trent Taylor goes back to the 43. With some space for the return, the Bengals will start.
Their best pass rushers out. This is our time to take a shot.
Begins with a run with Mixon to the left for Chase. Jet sweep. Come around the right side. Use his speed to get a first down. And earlier, that strength, that core body strength that he has. First down, Burrow. Out quick to Mixon. A lot of Raiders over here, and Mixon won't go anywhere.
On offense.
2nd and 11. Burrow protected to Chase. Back shoulder. Comes down with it at the 8. The veteran Trufant asks for the pass interference.
With Jamar Chase, you're going to take advantage of that. You got veteran Trufant running with him. But there's such a great rapport and chemistry between those two that if he's got him beat deep, Joe Burrow knows to put it over the top. If he's underneath him, hey,
Tough call against the Raiders. 1st and goal from the 6. Burrow scans, scrambles, throws end zone incomplete. An extra body. The 7, inside give Mixon, looking for a hole to open. Higgins and the tight end Uzama to the bottom. Burrow, first look covered. Tries to keep it alive. Cannot do it. He's brought down. This is a little draw on that. Started out 0-11. Couldn't imagine in 2019 they'd be in this spot. Returnable kickoff for Tyron Johnson to the Raiders. They need a big play. And Johnson accelerates. The Raiders cashed. And they made it to the playoffs. First down run. Jacobs open space. Jacobs right, big opening there, and Jacobs into the secondary, pulling away from Bell. Jacobs caught from behind at the 12-yard line.
Need a bump. It changes their gap responsibilities, and now you've put a safety in a linebacker position. Jesse Bates now has a guard that he's run schemes that the Raiders have done so well this year.
Right back to him, Jake. 2nd and 8. 5 in the pattern for Carr. In trouble, gets away, throws on the run, incomplete. A tight window for Foster Moreau. Carr has it under control, doesn't take it. 3rd and 8. Carr throws, it is through the hands of Deshaun Jackson. Tough to handle snap. Good job by A.J. Cole. A little bit of precipitation here tomorrow. Big winter storm coming through. They're trying to kick away from Chris Evans, who let it go through his hands, muffed it, picked it up with one hand, and takes it. Was a coach and explained some of the great cerebral qualities he has. Throws here on 1st down, complete.
It's a factor.
We can make a call or a donation, see if they'll do that for you. Mixon 2nd and 5. Try to get to the 8.
Soul at 25.
Empty on 3rd and 1. And the throw is caught by Tyler Boyd. Inside run. 2nd and 11 for Burrow. Intermediate throw caught by Uzama, having a big first half.
Defense for a perfectly thrown pass.
From the 40. Burrow taking a deep shot. Downfield for Chase. Broken up and incomplete. Evans, the rookie from Michigan, is the running back here, and he'll take the carry and take it. Here it's Mixon. He's releasing to catch it. Inside for Boyd, it's incomplete. Trying to take away the sneak, so Chase runs to the edge, got a block and got a lot more than the first down. To the 8 and the 4, last 2 drives. The 16, Burrow, stays alive in the pocket. Mixon, 2nd and 5. Toss Mixon's got a couple of blockers. But the Raiders do a good. 5 in the pattern, Burrow. Tries to keep it alive, scrambles. Throws it back in the end zone, but was he out of bounds first, or is it a touchdown? Through.
The result of the play, touchdown.
Touchdown! Let's see. Yep, that's fine. He was hanging in the air. He feels as confident as he has since that ACL injury. Scrambled, kept it alive. The touchdown in the back to Tyler Boyd. Bengals up 14 back in 30 seconds. After this from AWS.
They're dropping 8. They're mixing up the coverages. On that last one, they dropped 8. Crosby did a nice job getting pressure, but Joe Burrow.
Aaron Johnson, Chris Collinsworth, another one of the Bengals legends. Raiders got to get something going. Big drive here. Carr throws it.
They're going to get a lot of shell coverage. That's where the holes in the defense are.
There's an underneath throw, caught by Renfro.
Their receivers.
3rd and 3, pressure off the edge, and underneath it's Edwards with a big gain. And Edwards will take it to the 46.
Crosses.
The 46, Carr again working the middle, that time. 2nd and 10, pressure on Carr, just going to get rid of it. 3rd and 10. Carr going to take off. Can he get there? Absolutely, and more. Flag is down, though.
Doing the run, holding, defense, number 20. 5-yard penalty as it is in the play. First down.
Ball will start the second half. 29, trying to get it out to Jalen Richard. They do. He'll gain 4. Terry, anything replay could have cleaned up, by the way, on that play?
No, replay, that is not a reviewable play. Once they've ruled him out of bounds, it's over. They also can't fix the erroneous whistle. What they should have done, because it was an erroneous whistle, was actually replay the down because it was a loose ball in flight.
That's why there was so much conversation.
Right. They can't have a touchdown on that play by rule.
From the 25-yard line, this is 2nd and 6 for Carr. Throws it over the middle, incomplete.
See if they bring it or drop out.
Timeout called. Raiders got the timeout.
The Raiders.
And it's interesting timing of the whistle there on the sideline, because it does come so late, you know, as Burrow's step comes out of bounds. Listen one more time. And that lengthy conversation continued. Oh, he's covering him. And Carr goes that way, but it's Waller with the catch.
Out and just take a bunch of shots at the end zone.
Boy, no delay of game called. Off just in time. Carr throws it incomplete.
Success within the offense. Try to get the ball to the middle of the field.
And he throws there to Zay Jones, who comes down with it for a touchdown.
I love the route concept here. It's going to be a double post. Watch where Derek Carr's eyes are. It's right on that strong safety. He's making sure that the strong safety grabs Hunter Renfro as the inside receiver, which isolates Zay Jones. You just tell that receiver, make sure you cross the DB's face. He does a great job of it, makes the contested catch. Really nice execution all the way around.
In the regular season, 31 yards. Remember the game winner that Monday night in overtime against Baltimore. Big one there. Trent Taylor has now gone back to return kickoffs after
it was a short field, so they needed that.
Burrow and the Bengals back on the field when the second half begins. At the break here in the wild card game. Cincinnati trying to win a playoff game for the first time in 31 years. Leads Las Vegas 20-13. Chris Evans kicking into this wind. Had to wait for it at the 9. Tries to get to the edge where he has some blocking, and Evans, a nice return here.
So we just have to find other ways to make up for their absence, Mike.
Quentin Jefferson, huge, a defensive tackle, and Divine Diablo, a starting linebacker. So Mixon runs to the left here, and Drew Week and Quentin Jefferson. So you're really light on the rotation inside. Burrow over the middle. Under center, now play action, and he'll throw it over the middle again. It's complete. It's a first down. It's Uzama.
Play action, I said, here comes All Go Special.
Toss Mixon on the edge. Has a couple of blockers pulling.
Because mistakes are magnified, it usually takes you a little while to get into it. I wouldn't say that's been the case for these guys, though.
No, they've looked good from the start. Chasing. Bengals on the move from the 29 with Burrow. Left Runties.
Illegal for offense. And foul.
Who was Mixon's teammate at Oklahoma is the back. Burrow flushed by Crosby and third year out of Eastern Michigan. 2nd and 15. Burrow shot down the field for Chase. Got those feet down and inbounds. There is a flag down, but it's who recognized something was amiss.
The rule on the field is that we have a timeout called by Las Vegas.
To Taylor. After all that, it's 2nd and 15 again. And Burrow will take another shot downfield for Higgins. Higgins has not caught a ball yet. Field goal from here would be 52 yards, so they go to Chase, getting the blocks from Uzama and Pete. We're just swirling a little bit off the right hash. He draws the ball from 43. Perfect.
It's truly been the difference in the game for the Bengals.
Jacobs' running was effective at the end of the first half. 2nd and 11. Carr is protected. The shot play was covered. He'll come back down and get Waller, the tight end, at defensive tackle. See if the Raiders take advantage of that. Jacobs here.
When he gets in that backfield.
2nd and 10. This pass is Bryant. Here's a look. I think
as well today, but 3rd and 4 has.
Jalen Richard is the back. Pressure comes late. Carr throws to Renfro. Brings it down, but then loses it. Dating is taking center stage. Catch 2. Let's see, is it?
After reviewing the play, it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down at the 42-yard line.
Hang on. Good play by Bates. This is the 2nd punt of the game. Both of them by the Raiders. A.J. Cole kicked it. Trent Taylor with the return. And Taylor touchdown, able to stand. And it's a lead for the Bengals. They've maintained that lead. It's 10 now. And here after the Bengals, 2nd and 5. And Boyd caught the first one.
Illegal block in the back. Offense on 73.
In there. Here's Williams. There it is. Just the contact on Littleton. It's now 2nd and a dozen for Burrow. He throws to Higgins. Can't bring. The rookie Chris Evans is the back. They do bring one. They bring 4. Burrow will go down.
He's going to get to you quickly.
Veteran Kevin Huber, his first punt of the night, and a good one. Renfro muffs it. And a lot of the credit goes to the coaches in place, including Rich Bisaccia, the interim head coach. Carr scrambles and throws downfield, and open is Deshaun Jackson.
He's one-on-one here with B.J. Hill, and watch, he bear hugs him.
1st and 20. And Carr. 2nd and 11. Carr, sideline shot. Edwards trying to come up and get it. Eli Apple, 3rd and 11. No Hendrickson in the game for the Bengals. Renfro over the middle. Big first down. Big pass rushing edge defender for the Bengals. First down run here by Jacobs, who gets better as the game. Especially with the Bengals being down 3 offensive linemen here at the moment. Jacobs. Continuing. Jacobs left for the Bengals on that defensive front. 2nd and 5. Jacobs again. Good hard.
Holding. Offense on 68. 10-yard penalty.
Match up here on the nose. You're getting a little bit of a double team. You're getting help. That's fine. You're in good position. Just keep your hands inside. Instead, you can see him have the outside shoulder pad there.
2nd and 15. Carr to work. Jacobs underneath to get some of that yardage this season. 3rd and 8. Renfro quickly got blocks downfield. Let's see. On 4th and 3. Renfro working underneath. Carr goes the other way, and a flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense number 29.
It's a 10-point game. Raiders are field goal range. The 25-yard line. Carr wants more, though. Strokes it in the middle. It is caught. Big hit on Brian Edwards.
Knowing you're going to get hit. Really nice job by Jesse Bates.
Seconds, 3rd quarter. Raiders 1st and goal. Corner pressure picked up. Carr just gets rid of it. Zay Jones on the move. They're running inside here with Jacobs. Good run. Power run by Jacobs.
Holding. Offense. And then 76.
Tackles, but if you keep holding, you just set yourself back. So find.
No delay of game called. Carr throws to Waller, who hadn't come out of his break with Jermaine Pratt covering, I should say. And that's the end of the third quarter. It was choppy, a lot of flags, only one field goal. The Bengals lead by 10 after 3, and this AFC wildcard playoff continues from Cincinnati after these messages. 5 in the pattern for Carr. He's going to throw it to Waller, and it's not going to go very far.
This game, one possession game if you can make this.
And Carlson keeps his role. He made his last 23 since kick. Chris Evans back deep. Go over and get it at the 2. And up the numbers. Tap it on Jan 6, 1991 at Old Riverfront Stadium. And move on to the final 8. Burrow throws. Uzama's had it. Third and short with a run and good behind the line. First down, Burrow. High throw, incomplete for
Disguises and throwing them off a little bit.
And the 36 pressure comes, gets rid of it to Mixon.
Calls the offensive line.
And on 3rd and 7, Raiders bring 5. Burrow throws to Chase, who stops and grabs the back shoulder. How long have you had late hands? All the time. That's not an NFL thing. I worked on that at LSU.
All my life.
Try it again. Got him again.
The middle.
2 safeties in the back. P. Ryan stays out, runs. 29. Underneath it is T. Higgins, gets his first.
It's been through the air with Joe Burrow.
Burrow underneath one more time. Mixon back in. 2nd and 4. And he'll run it to the right. 3rd and 1 here. Mixon pitch on the edge. Just stopped short. Great operation, boys. He's been good. Both kickers have been good as advertised tonight. 8-game postseason losing streak. The Bengals have scored more than 20 points in a playoff game. So they're giving them a chance. Tyron Johnson on the return for the Raiders. Had a good one earlier.
Need to pound the ball, but work with some tempo.
Carr scanning, comes back to Renfro.
Shots, but don't be afraid to check it down.
A little extra pressure here. Carr gets hurt, screen behind it. Jacobs picking up, blocks. This could go to the 4th.
In those little player downfield offense, from 70.
Just got a little bit too far down the field there.
Back up 5, 2nd and 12. Carr about to get hit, got rid of it. Jacobs not going to get away from the Raiders.
Defense, number 22.
Turning clock, 5.5 in regulation. Carr's got everything covered. He's just going to get rid of it here. Waller
has 4 interceptions this year as well.
2nd and 10. Big throw here from Carr in the middle.
Continue to feed. He's your big playmaker.
2 starting defensive linemen out for the Bengals. Underneath, Renfro's going to get hit. DJ Reader on the Cincinnati front. And Carr has some time to hang in there. Probably 4-down territory. Carr. Nothing. Gotta have it, Carr. To the middle. Deshaun Jackson.
And then runs across the ball. They're only getting a 3-man rush. They tried to disguise a 5-man pressure, which gave Derek Carr plenty of time for Deshaun Jackson to get open here. Nice job by the veteran. Might have gotten away with a little push off there.
A couple of times they've worked on Eli Apple in this 4th quarter. 4:19 in regulation. Carr over the middle. Jacobs. First down. Point down 10. Now quick sideline out of bounds. Making a 1-score game. From the 10, Carr. He's going to bench it here. Get ready.
A little more of a heavier personnel with 2 tight ends on the field.
3rd and 3 with a 3-man rush. Carr throws incomplete. All the field goals have been made. The Raiders can get the ball back with about 1:55 left. The Bengals are 1st down away from closing this game out. What will happen? First, the kick return. From the 26, it's Mixon.
Well.
Back under center. They're going to run it with Chase. He'll try to slam it in there. Now try to take it to the other side. He is pursued.
So notice how they put P. Ryan here to chip Max Crosby.
He helps out. Burrow throws underneath. Uzama, can he get there? No, he stopped, and the Raiders are going to have a chance. Average net punt from Huber would give the Raiders the ball at the 27-yard line. Hunter Renfrow coming up. It's going to bounce, and they're going to get better than the net average.
The clock's going to run. You do not have that much time.
From the 35, Carr is pressured. He steps up here, swings it out to Jacobs. Flag is down as Jacobs accelerates for 15. Midfield.
Personal foul.
Oh, boy.
Roughing the passer.
Wow.
Defense, number 90.
You see him try to bat the ball here.
There's 1:44 to go. Carr over the middle. It is.
Going to take advantage of.
From the 35, rushing forward. Deep drop. Carr will go down. Again, the four-man rush. In the middle, Waller. He grabbed it. What a catch by Waller. 56 left. Carr will throw it out to the side. It's in.
He had to sped up on 3rd and long. I mean, Carr put this the only place you could put it.
In the slot. Carr throws it high, Moreau. 3rd and 10. Carr protected. Fires complete. Zay Jones got the first down at the 9. We'll see if Art. And he clocks it. 2nd and goal, Carr. Throwing end zone. Incomplete. Broken.
They're showing 5-man rush, but they drop the ends. So
3rd and goal. Here is Carr with time. Escapes. Now fires. Incomplete. No flag with the contact.
And it's so hard to cover. But in this situation here, as the quarterback scrambles.
The season comes down to this. It is Carr, end zone. Intercepted. Jermaine Pratt has it. But the Bengals move on. Joe Burrows won his first playoff game. And Cincinnati's a playoff winner for the first time since 1991. 66,277. Largest crowd in the history of Paul Brown Stadium was here to see it. A few 100,000 more will tell you they were here when the Bengals ended the drought. The Raiders have been knocked out. The Bengals advance 26-19.